is time. It is time to brew your best beer. The 2017 Sjporr Challenge Gold sponsors: Bouncer, keeping the dregs out with their inline filter for homebrewers. The Brew Bag, simply the best way to brew great beer in your home. Yakima Valley Hops, with over 140 hop varieties available. Omega Yeast Labs, supplying homebrewers with high-quality yeast. And a special thanks to our silver sponsor, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club.
Hey folks, it's MM, and I'm about to dive into what will be my third beer for the 2017 Sjporr Challenge. And again, we're still in the pawn round. So what I'm gonna try tonight, the label says Killer Pawn, yield the board to me. And the number on this one is 47Z 95V 73Z. And I was informed that this is actually a porter because it didn't say that on the label. It just says Killer Pawn. So we're going to give this a try. I've also been told to be careful and not squeeze the bottle. Oh, hey, I might have to. Oh, there we go. I have to put a little muscle into that one. Some smoke coming up out of there. Pour and see what we got. So I learned my lesson on beer number 2. I'm not pouring everyone into the pool anymore. I got a little, that one's definitely got some good carbonation to it. Got pretty thick at the top. Pretty dark. Of course, that's what a porter's supposed to be. Yeah, really dark. Definitely. Ooh, nice kind of coffee, bitter coffee, dark chocolate nose. That's nice. Some bubbles streaming up to the top. A little flashlight trick. Let me, hang on a second. Definitely carbonated. Really streaming up from the bottom. And definitely a dark beer. Looks nice though. Get a little bit of a boozy nose as it's calming down. But there was definitely that hint of coffee and chocolate right up front. Big bite of chocolate in there. That's nice. Now this is still pretty cold. It hasn't been out of the fridge real long. So I'm going to take some time between now and when I come back and give you my final thoughts. I want to let it warm up just a little bit because I think the flavors will meld a little more. There's that little bit of bitter at the end. Big chocolate note in the middle. So far the only thing I'm seeing that I would say is the carbonation. That's a little heavy for a porter, but let's let it warm up a little bit and I'll come back and give you some final thoughts after I've had a chance to take some notes and sip on it. Okay, I'm back. So I gave this a chance to let it warm up a little bit to see how the flavors would would meld together. And just a couple little comments about it. The aroma kind of stayed true as far as like the chocolate and the coffee that I got initially. The flavor, it's a good flavor, but a little sharp. Like the carbonation sort of detracted from like what I would expect the smoothness of the porter to be. So overall, it was an enjoyable beer. It was an enjoyable beer to drink. My biggest thing would be, I feel like I'm repeating this, but was the carbonation factor. It was definitely overcarbonated. It also picked up a little bit of a boozy note to it as it warmed up. So it doesn't say what the ABV is on this one, but the sharpness remained through, kind of that one little spot in there that just sort of got you. But you know, overall, it was an enjoyable beer to drink. Couple little things that could probably be tweaked a little bit and make it an even better porter. But you definitely nailed the chocolate and the coffee combination. The other thing, as it warmed up a little bit, got that kind of bitter roasted note at the end, which was not bad. That was also enjoyable. So, Killer Pawn, good job. I enjoyed the porter, and good luck. Cheers.